summer rain on the window.
Good morning, y'all. I don't know if you can still hear what's going on here. I love when you get sick and your voice sounds all sultry. Like, that sounds very backwards. Like, who wants to get sick? I don't. Not again. But I love the way my voice sounds. Hello. How do you do? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chanel, and I create lifestyle vlogs showcasing my normally abnormal life, working 7 to 5, sometimes 9 to 5 in the Hudson Valley. I am just getting over COVID. I don't know if any of you guys are subscribed to me that follows the community tab, but I did have COVID. I had it got it last week on Sunday, and it just ruined my entire weekend. Like, I was supposed to go to the beach, I was supposed to go to a friend's house for a dinner, I was supposed to go to a friend's graduation party. I didn't get to do any of that, y'all. I got it on Sunday, COVID on Sunday. Symptoms started like Tuesday my symptoms started. Well, if we want to be honest, they kind of started Monday because I had an itchy throat, but I was like, oh, it's just allergies, because when I have allergies, I have itchy throat sometimes and a headache. So I had itchy throat and headache. By Wednesday, I had body chills, fever. I'm pretty sure I didn't get the, the thermometer. I don't own one, so there was no way for me to tell, but I could tell physically that I had a fever because I was burning up. And by Thursday, it was just straight downhill. Like, my nose, I had congestion, which I still have a little bit of, and it was just rough, y'all. Rough. I don't know what type of strain of COVID this was, but I do not want that again. And I've never gotten sick like this until I moved to New York. When I tell y'all, in North Carolina, I was not sick like this. Like, I probably got sick like once a year, if even that. Moved to New York, I'm getting sick like 3 times a year max, and I'm just like, this is pissing me off. I'm feeling a lot better. I have my strawberries here. Yum yum. I have not left the house except to check the mail since Sunday, y'all. Sunday, when I found out that I could potentially be sick, or I found out that whoever was around me was sick, I did not leave the house at all. I literally have only left the house Wednesday morning to check the mail. That was it. So I've literally been in the house for over a week. It is Monday. I'm going crazy. But yeah, I'll probably edit my New York City vlog. That's the last footage I have that still needs to be edited. Everything else has already been edited and uploaded. I'm so proud of myself that I've actually been keeping up with this. So that's great. But yeah, I'm just working from home today, and yeah, I've been off of work. I took off Wednesday, I took off Thursday, and I'm off on Fridays. So I've literally been off of work since Wednesday. Yeah, I only worked Monday and Tuesday last week, so having to play catch up here. And if a lot of you guys don't know what I do, I'm an authorization specialist for an insurance company. Please stop asking what company I work for, because just for protection reasons, I don't want to mention that. And I don't think people will have to mention where they work at. If you want to, possibly find a job doing whatever I do, just research it. I mean, this is the age of the internet, of Google. Like, you can just literally Google it. This is not really, I have in the past told people where I worked at. They've contacted me on Instagram, and I've mentioned it to them for those ones who are really interested, but I will no longer be saying where I work at. That's just me, so please don't ask. Thank you. But you can literally find these positions online all the time. Flexjobs.com, we work remotely, remote.co. There's a bunch of resources. There are people on YouTube and on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, who literally post videos and posts catered towards finding work from home jobs and things like that. So if you're interested, just Google. Just Google. It's not that hard. Anywho's, let me get my butt back to work because I'm kind of ahead. I'm so excited for today to be able to get out of the house because I've been inside and it's driving me nuts, y'all. It's driving me nuts. I also need to change because I look a hot mess. But yeah, let's get back to work. How cute are my nails, y'all? Like, and they're 3D. Look at these. Look at these. These are so summery. And the crazy thing is that my friends laugh. I do not like watermelon anymore. I used to like it when I was little, but I don't eat it anymore because it's just, I ate too much of it as a kid and I don't like it. Do what you will with that. what else I almost forgot to mention? Speaking of not wanting to share where I work, someone commented, I don't know how long ago it was, they commented on one of my work from home videos in the past, and they were like, oh yeah, I work for name my company as well. I'm like, why would you comment that on my channel? I don't get their thought process, so I literally deleted the comment. Like, as soon as this person commented, I heard it and deleted it. So if someone decides to comment that again, it will be deleted. But I'm just like, would you want everyone on the internet to know where you worked at? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna sound like Mrs. Incredible, but there has to be a better way to help people or to assist people in knowing or learning what you do without actually compromising where you actually work at. Like, there's no reason for people to need to know where exactly you work, especially if you're not even hiring. And y'all, we still have this hiring freeze on. I'm not even gonna call it a freeze. I'm just gonna say we're not hiring anymore, because they literally last year, I think it was around like November, October, somewhere in that realm, they were like, oh, y'all, this hair is still shedding. No thanks. They were like, we're putting a hiring freeze on. Vanessa's, oh, I don't see the name. They were like, we have a hiring freeze right now, and yeah, it's probably gonna last for about 3 months. Y'all, it is July. It is in July, and they still are not hiring anyone. So I'm gonna assume that they're just not gonna do it. And it's crazy that they would even have a hiring freeze and then proceed to lay off so many people, which they did in the beginning of this year. So I'm like, y'all should have we should have known that you weren't gonna hire anyone else after you laid off so many people. So yeah. Currently I'm looking to move to a different role. Actually, I don't know if I told you guys that, but I'm looking to move to a different role. I just, DME and utilization management, not for me anymore. Like, I feel like there's no room for growth. I'm literally processing authorizations every single day, all day, and I feel like I don't do anything else. And obviously it does contribute to, these people's plans or their healthcare somewhat, because I'm approving or denying or sending something to the nurses for review. So it does help with making sure people have what they need and that they're not using things like over the amount, so it kind of controls it, hence the name UM. But it's just, I feel like that's it. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm not going anywhere doing anything extra. So I've been looking to move into care management, medical coding, and what else do I have? Or either a care coordinator. So I'm gonna ask my boss about it. She told me to ask her about the positions that I'm interested in, and that she will reach out to those in those areas, the managers in those areas, just to like get an idea of what my work week would be like, if I could still keep a 4-day work week, or if possible I could go down to a 3-day work week, if I could change my days I work. Because the only reason why I'm still in the days that I work now, the 4-day work week, and I can't go lower, and that I can't have Mondays off instead of Fridays, is because DME simply needs me those days. Like, DME is so heavy that they can't really compromise. And I never knew that. Or else I would have been, like, after I was here for a year, I would have switched. But like I said, we're coming up on 3 years, and it's time for something new. So.
좋아.
I look completely ridiculous. I hate these headsets. They're so unflattering. Like, what the freak is this? Who designs these? Anyways, I'm about to make a denial call really quickly. I don't normally make these with you guys. I think I've made maybe like 2 on my entire channel before with y'all. So we're gonna make it really quickly. I'm just gonna fax over the denial to the doctor's office, as well as the DME facility where they want the specific item that's been denied. And just to give y'all context, because a lot of people are asking, what do you do? What do you do? So pretty much if I deny something, it's either not covered because they don't have something else that they need already on file, or they've already maxed it out. They maxed out that benefit for the year or the month or the half a year or whatever it may be. So right now I'm about to deny a addition to a leg brace. So this particular code that they are requesting, you need to have a leg brace on file. They do not have a leg brace on file. And most companies, if not all of them, know these things, but they still send this stuff over, and I'm not sure why. I'm guessing it's because they need to know, they need to have these things on like paper copy or on verbal copy or whatever, because literally I've been denying these since I started. And at first I was like, oh, they're gonna get the hint, like they're not gonna send these things in anymore. And then I started continue working, I was like, okay, they're just gonna keep sending them in for whatever their reason is. But I deny this particular code like at least twice, 3 times a month. And that's actually kind of a lot because most of my coworkers do the same exact thing as well. So I'm just gonna fax over the denial letter really quickly, and then I'll go ahead and call them. Also, apologies for the air conditioner running in the background. It's still not cool enough here yet to turn it off. And literally when you call, you just say, hey, this is so-and-so calling from so-and-so. In regards to an authorization that was faxed over to us, it's been denied for a blah, blah, blah reason. If you have any questions, you can either reach out to the back of the card, the number on the back of your card, or your provider. That's what we tell the members, excuse me. What we tell the provider is it's not been covered for whatever reason. And it's just not covered for that reason. And if you want to make an appeal, you have a certain amount of time from the day that I denied it to appeal it. We have a lot of Russian members. And I had a Russian lady the other day, and I tell you, I was on this phone for a good 25 minutes with her and the translator because she could not understand why I was denying something that wasn't covered by her plan, even though her provider had already given her the item. And I'm just like, you know what? They give you the item and telling you, oh, we're gonna send it into insurance. Kind of like with the dental offices and stuff. We'll send it into the insurance, you don't have to pay or whatever. Or that you do pay and they'll cover it. And so you're expecting to get money back. And then come to find out, we don't cover it, so you're not getting money back. I'm telling y'all, this is for the L2630 code. It has been denied. Member must have a leg brace on file. The reference number for this is, thank you so much, have a good day. And that's literally it. For some odd reason, a lot of people who I work with, they don't like to do denials because they just hate calling people. I'm like, bro, it's not that hard. Like, it's not hard at all. I don't understand what this is. And even if people are rude to you, just hang up. I never allow someone to get on the phone and cuss me out, like, ever. The moment you start cursing, I literally say, and I learned this a while back, even before I started working from home, if you can't speak to me respectfully, I'm gonna have to end this call. I'm gonna terminate the call, however you wanna word it. And if they keep going, I just say, hey, I'm terminating the call, I'm ending this call now, and I hit end. And all of our calls are recorded, so they can't say I wasn't respectful to the member about it. But for the most part, I've never had like a bad person or someone cuss me out or anything. I did have one guy who was kind of upset. He was like, why is it not covered? Because he had Medicare and Medicaid, but we only handle the Medicare aspect of it. And we don't handle his Medicaid part, which did cover what he needed, but his Medicare did not. And I was trying to tell him that it was still covered by his Medicaid. He would just have to call his provider and they would send it into somewhere else that would cover it via Medicaid, excuse me. He just wasn't having it. And I was just like, look, you have to talk to your doctor or call the number on the back of your card, which they think is us, but it's not us. Like, it's not us. I just don't understand. I mean, it's kind of confusing. Insurance is confusing, but the number on the back of your card is not us. It's not us. Normally, when 12 o'clock hits, I just look and see where I'm at with my auths, and I'm currently at 70, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm only supposed to be at 50 by 12 o'clock, and I'm already at 70. And I need to do 85, 86 for the whole entire day. So I'm literally like 15, 16 auths away from being done for the day. Done. Not really done, but you know, after I reach that number, I can kind of like chill out and I don't have to like go hard and go ham. I don't have to go as hard as I do during the beginning of the day. So I'm gonna clear my desk off really quickly because it looks a hot mess.
내 여자친구야 어쩜 뭐 할까 baby 내 여자친구야 hey 여자친구야 넌 나의 happy I can make you happy We can get crazy anytime 언제든지 text me 어쩌든지 연락해줘 보고 싶었지?
내 남자친구야 저녁 뭐 할까
So I think I'm gonna try to move. Let me turn this girl down. I stay watching a new YouTuber every 5 seconds. I'm watching someone new on YouTube. I can't stick to one person. I'm gonna move my desk into that corner you guys just saw where my roommate, my ex-roommate, the one who got married, where her desk used to be. But this girl, and I don't know if she's watching this or not, this girl spilled, I don't know what this is. I think it's wax from one of her candles. If you can see that right there, spilled candle wax on the thing. I'm using this, yes, because it needs to go in the trash anyways. It's just old and busted and we already have an extra one. But she spilled candle wax on the wall and didn't get it off. And so now, and it wasn't even that hard either, but now it's like all this wax on here. So I'm gonna have to scrape this off and then repaint this, which I have done before in the past, so it's not gonna be that hard to do. Mess, y'all, look at this mess. All that, and still some left on it I can hardly get off, but that's the wall. I need to repaint this now. I ain't gonna lie, this is one of the most annoying things that I've had to do today, aside from clocking into work.
남자친구야 hey 남자친구야
Is it just me, or when does anyone else get sick? When you get better, you just want to start doing a bunch of random crap. Like, I would not have done this if I hadn't gotten sick. Oh my God, I look crazy. I would not have done this if I hadn't gotten sick. At least not right now. I probably would have did it like right before we moved. So, also y'all, if you haven't guessed it, it's my lunchtime. This is how I'm spending my lunch. Okay, we're about to go for a nice walk. There's a trail literally right behind my house. I mean, it's probably like a 5-minute walk, so I have plenty of time. Real quick, this is what I want to show you guys. Look at what I got. So this is a running vest from Amazon that I just purchased during Prime Day. I want to say it was like 21, maybe 25 bucks. And it has these extra pouches right here for hydration. It also has a bladder in the back. It's already in here, and it has this mouth tube right here as well, so you don't have to take it off. And most of y'all haven't known, I've been walking quite a lot, and it's been really hot out. And I had a water jug the other day, and it was so heavy carrying the water jug, like on my back. So I was like, or cross shoulder, I was carrying my hydro jug, and I was like, not doing that again. Let me find something that's kind of universal that I can use when I go exercise, but also if I go hiking. And this was it, y'all. This was it. I'm super excited to use this while I hike, but also for, you know, for this jog that I'm about to do. I was inspired by this new YouTuber I found. Her name is Becca. So it has this water bladder in the back. I think it holds 2 liters of water, which is nice. And we're just gonna put it on like this. And I'm already well hydrated today, so I'm not gonna fill up the water bladder in the back. but I will fill up one of these little pouches. And then I got some liquid IV as well from Walmart. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like $8 for a 6-pack, which is kind of freaking expensive, but this is one of the top brands, allegedly, of liquid IV. So I'm just gonna bring one of these just in case. Also, I shouldn't have weighed myself, but I did it anyway just for the fun of it. And I am 221.8 pounds. And about 2 weeks ago, what was it, a week ago, I wanna say, I was 225 point something. So I definitely attribute being sick to helping me lose some of that, because I've been eating very healthy. But like I said, I've been eating very healthy for the past month and a half or so. So it's probably not only being sick, let me give myself some credit, but I'm super excited because the other day I was back at like 230 something. And I was just like, bro, you came to New York, you reached 246, then you got down to 214, and then you went back up to 236. Can't happen. Can't possibly happen to you again. So hopefully be back under 200, but like I said, I don't weigh myself that often because I don't want to get obsessed with that sort of thing. One last thing before we get, I just got my YouTube paycheck. Hallelujah. Before we kick off this walk real quick, I won an Apple Watch, you guys. I won an Apple Watch from Lemonade, from one of the campaigns, things they have. They have little challenges every single month or week even, and I won it, and I won an Apple Watch. But y'all already have an Apple Watch, and so what I'm thinking of doing, someone told me to sell it, but I was like, I'm not gonna get that much. People don't really buy Apple Watches like that. I feel like, I don't know, it's just me. But I was like, why don't I do something sweet for my subscribers and do a giveaway when I reach, I was thinking 5K, but I feel like 5K, I don't know if I do it. 5K is not that big of a deal for me. I mean, that sounds really stupid. I love all my subscribers, but I feel like 10K is just gonna be that sweet spot of, wow, like I really am doing this and I really did this. So I think I'm gonna do a 10K giveaway and include that in one of the prizes. There will probably most likely be 2 to 3 prizes. That'll be the number one prize for sure, will be that, of course. But I'm gonna hold on to it until I reach 10K, and that might not even happen this year. It might end up happening next year. Hopefully it happens this year, at the end of this year. I don't know if one of my videos blow up or anything, but that will be super exciting for you guys. But let me stop jabbering, because I literally only get like an hour for lunch, even though the trail is 5 minutes away. Y'all, I just climbed 3 hills. I went down and turned right back around because I heard something humongous. I don't know if it was a deer or what, but I couldn't see it. And it was running down the hill. And I was like, nah. Normally I don't mind if it's just me and another person, but I'm the only one out here. And on top of that, it's really overgrown. I came out here a few months ago and it wasn't nearly as overgrown as it is right now, so you can barely see the trail. And better safe than sorry. And I'm black. We don't do that around here. But I'ma still get my walk in, just on the open road. Y'all, the sun ain't really shining. It's not really shining, but the humidity out there, the humidity is crazy. My calves are on fire. Let me finish drinking the rest of these. These definitely come in handy. I wasn't able to get a full workout in like I wanted to. I did a buttload of hills, so I know my legs are gonna be on fire. I feel accomplished. Sad thing is though, I don't have any time to take my shower because I feel disgusting now. But I literally have to clock back into work, so. And then I probably won't vlog the rest of my work day until I clock out because there's literally nothing really to show after this. I'll see you guys when I clock out at 5 o'clock, okay? Y'all know I said I wouldn't come on here until I was done with work, at which I almost am done with work. It's 4:22. I get off at 5. Tell me why, when I was in the shower, I got a nosebleed and it would not stop running. This is me. This is Chanel. This is who I am. Love me or leave me alone. Anyways, yeah, it just kept freaking running. I was like, bro, this is the second nosebleed I've gotten since I got COVID because of all the blowing of the nose and wiping the nose. Like, the air's just been super dry. And I have a humidifier that my friend gave me for free, a brand new one, and I just haven't used it because every time I turn it on, it gets the entire freaking floor wet. I left it on one night and I woke up in the morning and y'all, I'm about to bust my butt open. There was water everywhere. I mean, everywhere. This is one of the really nice ones. Like, it's huge, so it holds a lot of water. You can leave it on all hours of the night, and you can also add the essential oils to it as well. But if y'all have any hacks for using these things without getting water all over the place, please let me know. I was thinking about putting a few towels down, but I was like, I literally don't want to dirty up 3 or 4 towels just for that. I don't know. And then all my stuff in my room is wooden, which I don't want to get wet either. So if y'all have any remedies, let the girl know, okay? So I'm just gonna make some Jamaican curry tonight. I made some before, and it was with using this seasoning right here. This stuff is spicy, y'all. Like, spicy, spicy, spicy. But I made it with thighs last time, so this time I'm gonna use some chicken breast, and I'm gonna have it with some couscous from Trader Joe's. And instead of using water for your couscous, you're gonna want to use chicken broth instead. It just brings out a nice flavor. Pour it in. And you cover it with a top and you let it sit as it soaks up the juice. And that'll be done in a few. Ultimate deciding factor. Here goes nothing. And I taste it halfway through and then I don't, so we'll see. This is chicken. Juicy. Not too salty. I'm quite happy. I am gonna make it a little bit spicier though, because it's not spicy enough for me. We're gonna add some hot pepper flakes and some cayenne pepper because not hot enough for me. I mean, my nose needs to start running, but it's good. Yeah, I have my Cayman Jack margarita here that I'm gonna polish off, but this is pretty much the end of my work day. I'm not doing any more work for the rest of the day. My room is clean, my sheets have been washed and clean, and my hair is clean, my body's clean. I'm good. I'm Gucci. But thank you guys so much. I don't know how long this video is probably going to end up being, but thank y'all so much for tuning in to another work day in my life. Hopefully, I'll be in the city in September, the week of September the 2nd, when I work 8:30 to 5. I'll be in the city doing a work day from Manhattan again. Well, Long Island City, but I call it New York City from there. So stay tuned for that. But thank y'all so much for tuning in, for watching, and see y'all in the next one. Toodles.